hello everyone. Hope you all are having a good day today. For the VOD watchers, I'm just getting the things set up real quick and then we'll be good to go. Hope everyone's having a good day today. I know things lately have been weird. I wouldn't know how else to describe it, quite frankly. Things just kind of suck. Regardless, hope everyone's having a good day. You know what? I need to make sure that I have Twitch open, so that way I can moderate. Not that anyone's here yet. I don't know what it is with... To complain a little bit while I wait for people. I don't know what my problem is with... my save files just disappearing out of the blue. Not for this game, but like... with Pokemon Emerald Sea Glass, with Amori, like, they keep going into the ether and not coming back, which is quite frankly rude. But what can I do? I just work here. I'm gonna give people a few minutes to filter in. There you are! Hello! You doing alright? Did you get actual sleep? A shame. Ooh. Yeah, that does suck. But hey, at least the game will wake you up. I should probably have my phone with me. Pick that one. Grabbing my the fact that you said tonight twice tells me everything I need to know. Also, dude, I keep getting spam texts. Like the political ones. Oh, that's good. Good evening. Oh, hello, Joe. And that cage? I, brought my cat. Your cat? Did I hear Yasunori Kato was in the bar? Bring me that bastard. I'll give him the fist of justice. I'll make him eat the Kanto earthquake. I'll borrow his cap. Wait, there are no evil onmyoji here. Oh! That's an interesting thing to hear. Boss, what the fuck? Didn't you say you brought Kato to the bar? My cat. Cat! Well, that's even better. Hey, Four. So cute. Why'd you bring him? I heard some apartments in my building were being raided. I don't have anything suspicious, but you never know. So I'd rather have him here, at least today. Ah well, I'd say something about the health regulations, but we already had a pack of corgis here. Do you want me to take care of him in my office? Please? Sure, but he's a bit shy, so... Alright, Four, let's go to my office. And I think she didn't hear me. Say, Gil, how do you always come so early? I live close by. Really? Yep. Chief got me a small apartment nearby. Something about the BTC housing program? Oh yeah, I got mine through that too. Anyways, let's start. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Yo! What's up? Lady, did you hear me? A dog. Another dog. Hey, I'm not just another dog. I came here as a part-timer. So you're the part-timer? Yeah? Boss, I'm taking my break. It's too early. Shit. The part-timer is here. Huh, he came early. My dog. Why? 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 Because look at him! He has a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses! And he's a Shiba, not a Corgi. I don't know what you're complaining about. They all look the same to me. Granted, Shibas can be seen as the Japanese counterpart of Corgis. They're both funny-looking and dogs used by the royalty. Anyways, starting today, this dog will help around here. My name is... It doesn't matter what your name is. Boss, please don't shout. Sorry. Just call him Rad Shiba. Why Rad Shiba? What part of Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses don't you get? He's the raddest thing here. Thanks. Anyways, he'll mostly help getting orders, bringing clients in, and cleaning, but he ought to know how things work. Cleaning? That'd be a change of pace. He'll act like a client and see how you work. Right. True. Also, hello again, Jalen. What can I get you? I have a grizzly temple. Are you okay? Yeah, just a couple of post-traumatic flashbacks. Aw, no! Damn, I would have loved to have a Red Shiba plush. Coming right up. This dog wants a grizzly temple. The deja vu hurts. Put in. Here. Wow, this is awful. People actually pay for this shit? Hard to believe, I know. So, what brings a dog like you to taking a part-time job here? I'm here to help the funding of my organization. Are you with the Safer Toy Company? Oh! No, that's fair, I get it. What? No! Don't let me in with those herding supremacists! I have a more noble and benign organization. I belong to Sierra. Sierra? Canine Independent Rescue Association. We give a place where dogs can be dogs and save them from themselves. Sierra is what I love, but damn is it expensive sometimes. We decided to take part-time jobs to help fund anything it needs. We want to help Sierra be the best it can be. What do you do at Sierra? Pay treatment for her dogs, give food to the hungry ones, play with the bored ones. We're there for everyone. Huh. That actually sounds nice. Say, do you have a menu? Something like that, yeah. Here. Let's see. Any recommendations? Avoid the part with promo drinks. Ah, the Grizzly Temple is one of those. Fluffy Dream? I like the sound of this one. Coming right up. Fluffy Dream. Oh, this one's nice. So, why'd you pick a bar? It seemed fun. I didn't need that many weird skills to be part of this, so it was my best bet. Besides, it's close to home, so I can get here by walking. And I do love me some walks. I could walk all day. Weird skills? Yeah, stuff like food handler certificate, previous work experience, or thumbs. Why'd you pick a bar? On a whim too, I guess. I wanted a place where I could see people come and go all the time. And bartending sounded a bit more glamorous than just being a store clerk. Oh yeah, about the way you mix stuff. Yeah. Is it... Hey. It's a cat! A cat! Hey, 4, weren't you in Boss's office? Oh, cat. Wanna play? Let's play! Did dogs hate cats or something? They don't hate them, unless they're intruders. Huh. You said his name was 4? Hello, 4! Let's play! No playing allowed. You'll make a mess. 4, go back to Boss's office. Meow. Obedient cat. My pride. You want something else? Yeah, but I'll talk with John Face here for a bit. Yeah. Alright. Shouldn't get riled up so easily by dogs, but I'm just tired, I guess. Hello, Jill. That voice. Sit. What happened to you?
Nice seeing you too. Well, I fell from a really tall place to a really rough spot.
Are you okay? Do you need an ambulance or something?
I just got out of one, don't worry.
How did you manage to slip by the mobs lynching white knights?
It was a bit rough. Luckily, these bandages helped me conceal my identity.
Why come straight here?
The ambulance where I got treatment couldn't stray too far away from the hospital. They're nice people. I've talked to them a lot while on rescue duties. I was nearby, and yours was the closest friendly place I could find. I needed to regain my composure before doing anything else, so here I am. If you're scared because they might come for me, I can leave, you know.
The security systems of the bar are top-notch, and my boss is also the bouncer of sorts here. I'd say you're actually safer here, so I'm not worried about me. Instead, I'm worried about you. First I hear you're at the bank, then I find out you've disappeared. And now you show up with all those bandages. Are you fine? What happened at that bank exactly? Did you talk with Sella? She was worried sick about you.
Slow down a bit. The medications make me feel everything more intensely, almost like a hangover.
Sorry.
It's nice to know someone like a bartender was worried about me, though. Thanks. Everyone I know has been ignoring me, so I was feeling lonely.
Why would they?
Well, you've seen the lynches they give to any white knight they find. By ignoring me, they're actually saving me from getting kicked to death. Good deeds finally paid off, I guess.
Can I get you anything?
Something sweet. Without alcohol? Thank God these pants still have my wallet in them.
Oh, no, I couldn't take your money right now. It's on the...
Jill, please. I want to pay for my drinks.
I take it I won't be able to change your mind?
No. Yes. You won't be able to change my mind.
Sweeten them alcohol, right? Coming right up. They shouldn't be in a bit of pain. And make sure I give her something sweet that doesn't have alcohol in it. Let's do this. I give her the big one, because she deserves it. To explain to Jalen, since I'm sure you haven't seen this part of the game before, Sei is like this universe's version of a cop, but she's not like a cop, she's more of like a rescue worker, if that makes sense. And she got caught up in some shit because the bank got locked down because a hacker hacked into it in like a kind of terrorist way, and then somehow she has escaped, but also that person who hacked the bank in the first place released a bunch of information showing, yeah, actually a lot of the white knights are in criminal organizations and are probably not good to have on the force. Anyways.
Careful. Yay. This'll help me calm down a bit.
So, what happened to you? Where'd you fall from?
I was escaping the place near the end of the whole thing, and I had to make a leap of faith. I've jumped from higher places, but I landed badly here. Most of my injuries are actually from some debris that fell on me. Oh, but my broken arm's actually from the fall.
How?
I rolled to mitigate the fall, but I made a bad move and broke it. Good thing I drink lots of milk. I was under rubble for quite a bit, but luckily someone found me.
Someone?
I woke up in the hospital. They told me some guy brought me there. I don't know who he was, but I owe him my life.
Oh, okay, good to know.
What?
Nothing. You just sound, cheerful.
I'm alive. Why wouldn't I be? After all that happened at the bank, here I am, talking to you. Being able to talk at all. Don't think too much about it. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Ow, 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 ow. How are things around here? There was huge commotion when the whole thing happened.
I had to sleep here in the bar on Saturday, but I guess it could have been worse.
Glad to know that.
Did you contact Stella? She was on the verge of despair yesterday.
Hey, Jill. I want another drink. A bleeding Jane.
Is this where the important thing kicks in? I mean, no shit. That seems really bad. But yeah, I'm fine doing that. I'm not giving her alcohol. She'll die. She gets another big one.
Here. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. So, how are things inside the bank?
Come again?
What happened inside the bank? How'd you manage to get through it?
I was with this nice bunch of people. Well, they were apparently nice at the very least. We tried our best to find a way out of the whole thing, cracking through the security, finding safe spots. And,
sorry for asking all that. It was obviously over the line.
No, don't worry about it. It's just, music's still numbing me. I'll take my leave now. Thank you for everything, Jill.
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Weren't you leaving?
Yeah, I was, but... You know how I just said I was fine?
Yeah?
I'm not. So I wanted to know if you could lend me your ear for a bit.
Well, I was gonna take my break.
Oh, sorry.
What I mean is that I could lend you an ear if you don't mind going to the back alley for a bit.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I'm sure she'd pass the fuck out. You don't just give someone alcohol when they're injured. Their blood alcohol level will change faster because of the lack of blood. Anyways. Oh, that's an achievement. Cool. Want one?
Sorry. Haven't smoked since high school. Don't mind me, though. Smoke ahead.
Thanks. So, why me?
You're the closest friend I have nearby that isn't avoiding me, and I think I'm about to explode.
Why?
Because I'm afraid. I'm terrified. I'm scared. My colonel was using me when I made that errand. He saw me as a disposable pawn. And the whole thing got closed at the bank. We were stuck there with no food or water for 3 days. I saw a man be beaten to death after he found some snack in his pocket that... When I was in rescue duties, I usually dealt with collapsing buildings, fire, that kind of stuff. But seeing people do that to each other, to other people, is just... Calm down. Nobody will hurt you here. You sure? I'll make sure of it. Just take deep breaths. I can't even imagine what happened there. And truth be told, I don't want to imagine it. But it's easy to tell you bottled up everything while you were there. Is it obvious? Kinda. Well, I had to get out of there. Fear would have only gotten in the way. Besides, I made a promise to come back to...
Alright, what's the deal with Stella?
Nothing, I'm just...
afraid.
The word loses meaning after using it so much in so little time. She should have been worried sick, and I couldn't call her after I came back. I'm afraid of what she will say.
She will insult you? She looks like that kind of girl. But I'm betting all I have that she'll be quickly happy that you're fine and alive.
Yeah, you're right.
Think about it this way. A slap or despair for what's left of her life.
I wouldn't pretend to disappear, I mean...
Besides, won't you tell me you're pretty much only coming to your senses today, right?
Yeah. It's weird how everything can change in such a short notice, you know? On Thursday, I was a girl doing her duties, minding only her own business. I'm injured and woke up to find out I can't go back to those duties. He's happy. I knew full well White Knights usually did more harm than good. On the other hand, I really loved my job. Now I'm stuck with nothing to do.
Yeah, I know how that is. The life-changing on such short notice part, I mean.
Really?
I would tell you why I know that, but I think you should go see Stella right now.
Yeah, you're right.
Speaking of which, hey Gil. What? Do me a favor and escort Say to wherever she needs to go, please? Only if you cover my share of the work. Yeah. Okay, on. Let's go, miss.
Right. Thank you for hearing me out, Jill.
Anytime. Too much heavy stuff lately. Hope everything goes alright. Hey Jamie. Jamie? Jill. Gillian isn't here, I see. Are you alright? You look distracted. I'm fine. Don't worry. If you say so. Jill! Where do I take 4 if he needs to use the bathroom? The cage has a small litter box included. Ooh, that's convenient. 4? Of course, my cat. Some apartments in my building are being inspected today. So I brought him to work in case they enter my place while I'm gone. Oh, I see. What can I get you? The usual gut punch. Coming right up. Thought when someone ordered a gut punch, you had to make a joke about giving the client a punch to the stomach or something. That? In theory, yeah, Gil's the only one that pays attention to that, though. Really? He didn't receive proper training. He read an old manual my boss had. There was some sort of stipulation mentioning the need to say puns. But it seems like it was some sort of anti-counterfeit measure. I mean, if they copied such a silly stipulation, they'd be caught in the act. Like when the dictionaries added fake words to spot if someone else just copied all of it. Yep. Why not tell them that? Too amusing, to be honest. So, what's on your mind that's distracting you so much? But nothing you should think about too much. It's like those times you just feel uneasy for no good reason.
Might have actual reasons to feel that way, though. Come to think of it, mercenary is quite the uncommon occupation, wouldn't you say?
I like to see what I do as bounty hunting, actually.
How so?
The only jobs I don't take are those where I have to deal with people who just happen to be in the wrong place. There are some people willing to pay to off someone that has done no wrong. Things like killing someone that owns a house in the way of some building, or a nosy reporter. I'm not better for turning a blind eye to such requests, but I'm not going to be the one dealing with those.
Bounty hunter part comes where?
If I'm sent to kill someone that has done something like stealing or killing, and I get paid for it. You could see it as bounty.
Yeah, I guess.
It's just cheap justifications for killing people, though. In the end, they're cheap. However, I won't be one to kill for petty reasons like those. But let's change the subject here. Let's something bitter, if you don't mind.
Huh? Sure.
Duplex. That's not correct. A grizzly temple, okay? Put in.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Just reminded me of my grandpa. He used to eat bronson roots every afternoon. Said they made him stronger.
Bronson roots have more nutrients per gram than most vitamin supplements. Grandpa knew what he was doing. Seems I always managed to make you uncomfortable, Jill. Sorry.
No, don't worry. I guess it's mostly because I can't wrap my mind around the whole taking a human life thing. Now that you've killed people and are now talking to me here, it's weird. Reminds me of when I first took sex ed classes. I couldn't wrap my mind around people doing that stuff and living normally.
Unlike with sex ed, it's better that you stay that way, mind you. Faking lives is not something you should get used to. Yes, I know a good way to change the subject a bit. Would you like to hear about the most dangerous bounty hunter in the city?
The way you said that was like offering a tale to a bored kid. But yeah, I'd like to hear that one.
You see, there was actually a bounty hunter organization in this city not too long ago. Law enforcement would put a price on a dangerous person's head and pay for the proof of that person's death. There was a guy everyone called Jet Black James. He got the nickname because he always wore black clothes. The interesting thing was that black clothes were there to hide blood stains he got from his contracts. His tracking skills were top-notch, his information network was the best. Some even joked he would finish the bounty within half an hour, or he wouldn't take the reward. He was too good, in fact. At one point, he took all bounties and didn't take a single reward. He was just that crazy by then. The last bounty that the organization ever posted was on James's head. Police had him cornered. His last words were, "Send it all to my account," before shooting himself.
Damn. That been made into a movie. So, there were no more bounties after that?
A registered bounty hunter was charged with many counts of manslaughter using his old targets as proof. Somebody else tried to recreate the organization, seed of doubt grow in little to no time. What guarantee is there that such an organization wouldn't actually be a trap? They could use the registered bounty hunters to take care of the most bothersome criminals, and then dispose of the bounty hunters by pressing charges using their targets as evidence. So, no. Jet Black James made sure that no law enforcement organization was able to set up bounty hunting of any kind. Ever since then, anyone crazy enough to be a bounty hunter works independently.
Were you part of that organization?
I've actually had those suspicions I'm telling you about since the day I heard such a thing exists. Glad to know I wasn't just paranoid.
I don't know how well you changed the subject, but that was certainly one interesting story.
Just to make sure, you're not a rebuilt Jet Black James or something, right? The name James is pretty common, Jill. Besides, if I remember correctly, his real name was actually Theodore.
Oh.
That story left my throat a bit dry. Give me a beer, please. Sure. Beer. Big beer.
Here.
One of mankind's oldest friends. Cheers. One obvious thing I see is that you don't take the use of the word kill in your stride the way Gillian does.
I'm not good at violence.
That's good. It's interesting, though. When I compare you two, it's obvious Gillian has seen quite the share of traumatic stuff.
That guy's a handful because of that sometimes. Still, he's one of the most reliable people I've ever met.
Where is he, by the way?
I asked him to keep an eye on the girl that came here earlier. I feel that if something happened, he could resolve the situation. His nose must be itching after we talk so much about him.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I've gotta go. Send my regards to your boss and Gillian.
Will do. Yeah, today's been quite heavy. Everyone... Wait. If I say it out loud, I feel like I will just tempt fate. Let's try it anyways. Everyone has just been gloomy face after gloomy face. And that dog. I sure hope the next client changes that.
So you still work here?
I knew it! I mean... Quite surprised to see you here again, Mr. Ingram.
Got out of my job. I needed to drink badly and remember this crack house was nearby.
What can I get you then?
I'll have a bleeding Jane.
On it. Here.
Tastes just like the pasta sauce my mom used to make. Watered down, artificial, and nasty.
So, where do you work, Mr. Ingram?
I don't have a specific job, but there's this little network of engineers in need of assistance. I have no idea what they do there, but I can follow instructions, and that's all they need. Recently, I've been working with this Cilia girl, working on some experimental power shoots. My only duty is to give them maintenance once a day.
What's that about a network?
All those nerds know each other, and they recommend me. I don't ask questions and quickly learn to do whatever they need.
Huh. Sounds nice.
It's pretty monotonous at times, though. Why are you giving me that look?
You're just more cheerful than the last time you came.
We all have good days and bad days. Today just so happens to be a not bad day. Besides, with everyone scared shitless in their houses, the streets are clear with no traffic jams. That's always a plus.
I guess.
It almost became a bad day, though, thanks to some teens on the way here.
What'd they do?
It's not what they did, it's what they said. They were talking about how they should just go to Zybotocorp's HQ and blow it up. I've seen one too many kids throwing around that "let's kill the king" attitude when it comes to Zybotocorp. Even if Zybotocorp's building suddenly went down, the one behind it would still be alive. Killing the head honcho just means his or her duties go to the next rim job around the totem. Hell, I bet they're planning to kill each other anyways. Kids these days see too many action films where the rebels save the day by killing the evil corporation.
Don't let it get to you.
I don't. I just hate teenagers.
It's interesting, though. Big corporation control is somehow more dangerous than a regular government.
I wouldn't know. I'm not a political person.
No shit.
Alright, give me Zenstar. Try not to mess it up.
Coming right up.
Zenstar is for everything. I don't know if it needs to be blended or not. Rocks.
I'll do it the normal way for once. There you go. Here.
Yes, it's just as nasty as I've heard.
Why heard it then?
Not your problem. So, where's the red comet? My boss? She... Jill, 4's headed your way. Let's play 4! Let's play! Oh, a customer. Sorry for the intrusion. You have a dog here? And a cat?
The cat's mine. His name's 4. The dog just hangs around here.
Looks all groomed, his fur looks healthy. Seems to take good care of him.
Seem to know a lot about cats.
No, that's just common sense.
Do you like cats, Mr. Ingram?
I don't dislike them. But I do dislike having animals near me when I'm eating or drinking. So, I'll take my leave.
Please come again.
Don't count on it.
I did that last time.
Congratulations, you scared a client off. 4's as guilty as me!
Yeah, but I like 4. It's my baby. Now go, play or something. Right. You're back. What am I supposed to say?
That cat boomer girl picked her up. Oh! I couldn't see anything, but I guess she was happy.
Glad to hear that.
Did I miss something?
Only Jamie and some other guy came.
I see. They look exhausted.
Yesterday was filled with people carrying heavy emotional baggage. I don't mind it, but dealing with them tired me out a little bit. I actually found myself wanting Dorothy to burst out of that door at any moment.
So you missed Dorothy?
Kinda. But anyway, nothing a good night of sleep can't fix. Let's just wrap things up around here and call it a day.
Playing with your cat was really fun. I have made the amount that I need to pay my bills. Let's go.
Monster Girlfriend Chidori becomes the best selling video game of all time. The waifu revolution from the 2010s is no longer a laughing matter. What started as a trend has since gone out of control since the standardization of VR technologies, which allows people to live full-time inside their computers. No, it does not.
Maybe for, like, Lilim? But not for normal people. What?
As a result of this craze, it shouldn't be a huge surprise to know that the popular Monster Girlfriend franchise has become a commercial juggernaut, with millions of copies shipped in Glitch City alone. Worldwide, the game has shipped nearly 90 million copies since its launch in March, making it a record holder that won't quit. Is the waifu age real? Well, there's your answer.
I mean, yeah, but clearly people still have to walk around and eat and drink food. If it wasn't the case, then it wouldn't have been as much of a danger as, oh no, the bank's been locked down. Let's plug people in and they'll live a little bit longer, you know? Quincy, I certainly like fried chicken.
During our weekly interview with Prime Minister Quincy, he revealed his unusual taste for a certain rare food. Fried chicken.
I know it sounds a bit rude to say I like something most people don't have access to, but I just can't deny my love for it. When you taste a chicken breast like the ones that Kenta make, you just can't go back, Quincy declared to the augmented eye.
In other news, Quincy also confesses his desire to ban instant food, although he later said it was in jest.
I wouldn't ban instant food since that's what people in the city like the most, and even though I hate it, no, I wouldn't ban it. In a world that's overcome with corporations, I think chicken would definitely... The chicken industry is, right now, fucked. But I think it would still be that way 40 years into the future.
Soccer's popularity sinks as pro wrestling rises.
Lena Smithy, can you, like, not write for one day, please?
Once known as the king of sports, soccer is no longer even a shadow of its former self. After the corruption scandals of the last World Cup...
Which one, Sweaty? Fans have begun drifting toward the theatrical magic of the pro wrestling industry. The latest GSF tournament pulled nearly 20 million viewers from Glitch City alone. How fucking big is Glitch City? Oh, right. My bad. As of this moment, fans seem to be vastly favoring pro wrestling. It's easier to follow something we know is predetermined as opposed to something that pretends to be a legit sport. Set a fan outside the GSF arena. People kicking a ball is boring as shit, too. I don't... Sports, so... I don't think I should comment on it. Also, read everything but AM Townships. Hype! Literally no games! Is anyone tired of this Monster Girl meme? No. 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 I'm gonna marry a Monster Girl. I just want actual gameplay next time. Why would you want gameplay in a Sugabon game? I don't know, all I see is pretty girls with nothing to back it up. And the info on the hardware? It's probably going to be yet another underpowered piece of shit. It's not like the competition is any better. Meh, I think I'll just quit gaming. Nothing but trash as of late. Yeah, remember when games were actually good and devs made with love and care? Me neither. The thread is closed. True. But also, damn, it's pretty accurate. You know what's funny? Is that this came out in, like, what, 2017, actually? 2017, 2019? Wasn't this around the time of the PS4 Pro? Also, I will make a save real quick. Beep. Any new blogs? No. December 21st. Good evening. Jill, good timing. Is it? You two always make me feel like I'm late. If it helps, that dog isn't coming until sometime later. Anyway, do you have something planned for Sunday? Watch silly Mega Christmas specials with 1,000 grams of black fur on my lap? Why? I was thinking about holding a small Mega Christmas party here this Sunday. You in? Sure, why not? Alright. Invite any client you're acquainted with. The more the merrier. You didn't bring your cat today? The raid stopped. They found whatever or whoever they were looking for. Huh. Anyways, we better start working. Yeah, you better. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Welcome to VA... I want a fluffy dream. May I see your ID, please? I don't have an ID because, I'm the ghost of Mega Christmas Pass. I'll haunt you constantly unless you give me a fluffy dream. Do you have money to pay for the drinks? Well, Do you? Yes, I have money. I'm not going to get them drunk. I'm not going to add it. Here you go. Oh, I actually got a drink. So, here you're here to stalk, Miss Ghost of Mega Christmas Past. Stalk? Oh, right, I'm a ghost. That guy. Yeah. Which employee did you leave without a Mega Christmas scale? Jill, please. Would have been funny if he reacted to that. Sorry, kid. I'm not in the mood to humor you today unless you have some sort of ID. Here. Well, in a year or so, I would have gladly served you a drink. But until then, this is no place for you. But I already got a drink. A non-alcoholic one. You didn't expect me to really give you a drink, right? So, if you would please leave. I can't leave. Not after trying so hard to even get here. Let's start from the beginning, Miss Norma.
How'd you know my name?
I saw your ID.
It could have been a fake ID.
I don't think you're stupid enough to make a fake ID that doesn't put you at 18 at the very least.
You're very sharp, Miss Bartender.
You look like a nice girl, Norma. Why come to a bar like this?
You seem like you're in a bad mood, Miss Bartender.
Nah, she's just like that all the time.
Shut up.
Sorry if I've been harsh. These last couple of days have been heavy. And having someone underage here reminds me of a certain incident from last week.
Incident?
Well, don't change the subject, young lady. Why did you come here?
What do you care? I can do what I want.
Unless it's illegal, in which case anyone can, should, and probably will stop you.
Just wanted to be more wild, you know?
Wild?
My mom puts way too many expectations on my shoulders. I've always been out to make sure I don't disappoint her. It's never enough. It's not good enough to have good grades. She also wants me to go out and take a college preparation course. I'm tired. I don't want to do things for her anymore.
So you came to a bar.
Maybe if I came home smelling like alcohol, she would leave me alone. If I'm not good enough for her, I might as well kill any hope she has in me.
You remind me of this client I had a while ago. She, passed out in the street and my boss brought her here. Your attitude reminds me how she once got drunk.
Huh?
Yeah, bitter about the pressure exerted on her. Hers was workplace pressure, but you still remind me a lot of her.
So, what of it?
So, before you think anything else, calm down. I don't want you to go through what she went through.
I'm calm.
So, let me get this straight. You came here to make your mother disappointed.
Yes.
Do you like alcohol?
Actually, I think it's nasty.
Then you're doing things wrong.
What?
If you're gonna disappoint your mom, at least do it with something you like. Like, become a belly dancer because you want to be a belly dancer. Otherwise, you're just trying to hurt her for the sake of hurting her. Let's start with something. What do you like doing?
I don't know. I've been so focused on trying to be good enough that I haven't been able to think about what I want to do.
Oh, fuck. It's Mafia from Project Sekai. Fuck. No. Don't you think you should start there?
Huh?
What good is doing something just for the sake of hurting someone? If she gets disappointed in you over something you like doing, you have the right to protest. But if you're hurting her by hurting yourself over something you don't enjoy...
Sounds silly, huh?
Very. Go home. Do some self-discovery before hurting your mom, would you? Or at the very least, hear her until you're old enough to move out.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Miss Bartender.
Call me Jill.
Jill? Alright.
Careful out there. In the end, you did humor her for a bit.
Shut up. Oh, a doggy.
Hello, little girl. Oh, shit. G&J! How you doing? You're late. Missed me, Jay? You're too early. Good to see you here. Boss, will he be any good around here? I'm right here. I know. Of course! I spent lots of time training him. Why do you think he didn't show up last week? Because how the hell would I know you'd bring a part-timer dog? Here, let me show you. Sit. Sir, yes, sir. Roll. Sir, yes, sir. Huh? Sir, yes, sir. Training, of course. He's only shouting, sir, yes, sir, and not doing anything else, though. Never said I did a perfect job. Is that a motorcycle? Oh, shit! Hey, not in my office! In the end, he's just a dog, I guess. Yes? bathroom? Oh, sorry. It's only for clients. Promising me you'll buy something afterwards. It's that door over there. Who the hell are you? The other one. I said get out of my desk! But the world's ending! It was just a motorcycle. The 4 riders then. Those are horsemen and it already stopped. Thanks. Don't mention it. I need to buy something now, right? Oh, no, you don't have to. Sorry if it looked like I meant to inconvenience you. No, I'll order something. I need a rest anyways. What can I get you? Piano woman would be nice? Sorry, didn't hear you. I'll have a Mars Blast. Sure. I'm giving him Piano Woman. Embrace what drinks you want, loser. I shouldn't call him a loser. I don't know what he's like. 5, 5, 2, 3, 3. Age, mix. Here. You look happy. Shut up. Is that motorcycle out there yours, Mr.? Call me Mario. And yes, it's mine. Sorry for the noise. Don't worry. It's not like you stayed outside too long or anything. So, what do you work as, Mario? I love to paint the roads black with my wheels, leaving the trail of my engine sound wherever I go. I'm a rebel. Fuck the red lights. Fuck the speed limits. Fuck the helmet laws. The roads are mine and mine only. I am... Guys, I'm going outside with the dog. We'll advertise the bar. Hello, doggy. Hello, shady guy. Shady? I'll be back before long, don't worry. Alright. Careful. Who's she? Oh, she's my boss. She was cute. Not that you're not cute, and it's not like I'm into girls either. Not that there's anything wrong with that, I just... So, where do you work, Mario? Told you, I'm a rebel, like... Rebels can't maintain those bikes for too long. What's your day job? I'm a delivery boy. That's really appropriate, I guess. What do you deliver? I'm from a courier company, so it's kind of like mail, I guess. I'm always around the city, and I know it like the palm of my hand. Sure, I might not remember every building, but I remember every intersection and every street. That's nice. I still can't take detours without feeling totally lost. Try guiding yourself with the help of landmarks. Around here, the Saber Station's antenna is a good reference. I mean, what do I care? Fix that yourself, bitch. Do you want anything else, Mario? I guess a Moonblast would be nice. Moonblast? Gut Punch! Yeah, that one. Bestie is struggling with either his sexuality or his masculinity or both. This poor bastard. Of course I'm giving him the Moonblast. Shut up, bitch! Here. This is good. It's a Moonblast. No, never mind. Say, Mario, why do you try so hard to keep up that tough guy image? It isn't working. Maybe when you arrived and had to go to the bathroom, but after that you just kind of looked cute. Cute. So, why do it? Bikers are supposed to be scary, right? Rebels that cause trouble and right free from society's ties. If we applied that brand of logic here, I should be wearing 1/3 of my clothes and lighting drinks on fire. I guess. You can do whatever you want, and dress however you want. It's just that you look like you're trying so hard. Like you don't really enjoy that. It's not a lie. Who says you can't dress as a biker and still be a nice kid? Yeah, but other bikers...
That sounded like something someone in high school would say. Ugh. It's just advice. Don't take it too personally. No, you're right. I don't have to be that way. Unless you want to. I ain't stopping you there. Yeah, but I don't. It's tiring and I don't feel good. If you want, you can try to stay quiet. You were pretty intimidating when you did that. Let's see. Will you have another drink, or did you have too many already? I can handle another one. Give me a fringe weaver. Sure. Oh my goodness. This is just alcohol! No! Why did you order this? I'm making it a big one. Fuck you. Aged, mixed. You're so drunk. Here. Yep, that's the one. Thanks. Hey, that guy over there. Sorry, I'm checking something real quick. Hey, that guy over there. Gil? What's up with him? Are you dating him? No. Is he seeing anyone? No, as far as I know. Do you think he... No, never mind. I said nothing. Thank you for everything. Please come again. Gil. You heartbreaking fuckboy. What? Nothing. I'll be taking my break now, Gil. Okay, careful. I am, at the very least, getting through more of these interactions and days. They've been kind of short lately. Billy didn't smell like poo today. That's a new one. Alright, back to business. Back. Any luck? Managed to give out some flyers, but most people are distracted by the dog. I had to tell them to go to the Rat Sheba bar to get their attention. Oh. Anyway, I'm back to my office. You stay here. Fine. The door opens, and the crowd goes wild when they see... Ah! Dog! What's up, little girl? What are you doing in a bar? Honey, some help here? Hey, dog. I heard cats in the alley. Really? I'll check them out. Wow, you really are bad with dogs, huh? Did I make it too obvious? Why, though? I don't know. Oh, hey, John. Hey. I think it's because I just got that trait at random. When AIs are created, they're given fears or tastes completely at random. I just happen to get stuck with a fear of dogs and chinchillas. Chinchillas are extinct, though. No! This is the worst timeline. Thank gods. What we have? Well, it's that time of the month, so I'll have Bleeding Jane. Coming right... Dude, women are so powerful. Also, Jalen, for context, if you see me reacting to something that isn't, like, in the game, it's because I have a multi-chat that I can't show on screen because Twitch TOS. I am talking to
the person who got me this game, Suki. So if you just hear me reacting to something that's not on screen, it's because I'm looking at Twitch.
Here. That time of the month. Do Lilin menstruate? Yes, oil. No, silly, we don't. There are a few maintenance things we have to do every month, but those are a different story. Then what time of the month is it? The time when I feel like drinking a bleeding Jane. So, how's business? You'd be surprised by how many people get struck by holiday depression and need some Dorothy in their lives. Although it's also the season with the most competition.
I didn't know you had competition.
Of course I do. Both human and Lilin. Half of them got a sexy Santa dress, and that's not fair. They were sold out. I wanted one too. But maybe it's better that way. So, the other girls like to dress in skimpy clothes and show lots of skin. That scares off lots of people. I learned that the best way to maintain regulars is to just dress normally. If I dress normally, they could just pretend I'm some acquaintance. No need to hide me until reaching the room. Hell, some even invite me to a dinner or a movie before anything else. Although I must say, it's a bit hard to get the clients in the first place. You can't tell what I do at a glance. And the first time they see me after a call, they think I'm just making a prank or something. Huh, I never saw it that way. Which reminds me, do you serve only humans, or do you serve Lilin too? Humans only, but I do have an at least 40% organic policy.
40%?
Human from the neck up. Dicks, preferably organic, but I can make exceptions. For females, I'm not so strict though. Why? Do you know someone that might be interested? No, just mere curiosity. Oh, your curiosity left me thirsty. Give me a blue fairy. A big one, would you? Alright.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Digital mix.
Here you go. I wonder if anyone has seen fairies after a couple of these.
Some guy tested that by drinking as many as he could. Thought he saw one, but he was dizzy, and what he'd seen was his puke.
Oh.
You know, earlier today there was a mega Christmas spirit around here.
What about it?
I'm realizing I made a fuss about serving drinks to someone underage, but here I am. Nothing in particular, just a funny story.
I have a funny story myself. It's the Mega Santa prank. The what? It's a prank I pull every year. First, I pick a mall, wait for a day with lots of people. Then I go to Santa's lap. When he asks what I want, I say in the most innocent tone I can muster, I want you to make me a woman. Sometimes they try to cover it up. The Lilin wants to be human. It's then when I say, no, I want you. After they say, well, at the very least I want a dildo. A big pink one. Or a very bumpy cucumber. Sometimes I spice it up. Instead of cucumbers, I ask for a pony and a crane to lift him. I once thought about screaming, help! I'm being molested! But I remembered it was a prank. I didn't want to ruin the guy's life.
How considerate.
Although I did get a client that way. He became regular soon after. Huh. But yeah, 3 years and they still don't get that it's always me.
Oh yeah, how old are you?
Oh, not for anything you want.
Numbers. I need numbers.
You really asking a girl her age that way? Okay then, tell me your age first.
27.
Fair! You didn't get fidgeted or anything like that. Fine, I'll tell you. My mom was designed to look between 10 to 13 years old, but my last checkup said my mental age was 24.
How long since you've been deployed?
That's a secret I'll keep with me.
Fair enough.
I expected you to get all uncomfortable talking about your age, though. Why didn't you?
With how dangerous everything's been lately, every year you get manners. Getting old isn't a curse, it's an achievement.
You should make a shirt with that. Guess if you don't, I will. Feel free to do so. Do you want anything else? Let's see. Oh, a Cobalt Velvet. It's been a while since I've tried one of those. Alright.
I picked it up. Looks, Looper Mix. Cobalt Velvet.
Yep, this is the one.
Do you like it?
I don't dislike it. I guess I'm not mature enough for these drinks. Hey, honey, have you ever seen a Mega Santa gangbang? A Mega Santa that became a regular of mine. He once invited like 8 of his friends. Gangbangs are funny because with that many guys, no one knows what to do. They think about using you too, but they don't want to touch the other guys. Well, you should have thought about that before getting naked in front of other guys. 8 guys, and in the end, only 2 got into it while the others left. Even my regular left.
I regret asking this, but were all the other guys...
Yeah, they were Mecha Santas that worked with him.
Of course they were.
I've been in many, but I still don't get the charm of gangbangs. Orgies I can see, though. Either remembering that got me turned on and the alcohol is kicking in. Either way, I'm leaving. Bye, honey!
That girl has seen some shit. Now I can't see Mega Santas with the same eyes. Why didn't you tell her you missed her yesterday?
Forgot about it.
Didn't find any cats.
Why not look again?
Good idea! Hi. Another kid? Maybe the bar got popular at some middle school? That would be a hassle. Oh god, maybe Almo's right. Right about what? Well, the other day I was asking her opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing. For the whole massive transmission hack thing. And at some point she talked about hacking becoming a fad and said, "Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks." And today there have been 2 kids already. How would bartending become a fad? Maybe a cartoon. Kids' cartoons don't show any alcohol. True. Excuse me, miss. This is no place for kids, so you should... Gil, she's staring too much, and she's saying nothing. She's not ordering anything, she's not causing trouble, and there's nothing inappropriate here. I mean, nothing inappropriate aside from alcohol, but alcohol is everywhere anyways. So, what do you suggest? Let her be? Maybe she's just curious about the bar. She's saying nothing. Maybe she's curious and shy. Also, it's rude to speak about people you have in front of you like they can't hear you. Yeah. Jill. Look! How the hell did I startle you? What do you want? Can you help me out here with a beer? Right. Have we? I don't remember, I will admit. Here. Thanks. Lower your guard a bit, please. Oh yeah, before I forget. The disposal unit comes on Sunday. Do you have any expired ingredients on your side? Alright, yeah. There's a bottle of Carmetrine that's like a month past expiration. Put it by the sink so I remember to dispose of it. Thanks.
Hey, miss.
Yes?
Are you happy?
Am I happy? It's a weird question. I'm not sad, I guess. I'm not jubilant, but...
No, I mean, are you happy with your life? With your choices?
Deep question. I mean, I might have 1 or 2 regrets, but I guess it could be worse.
Regrets?
Yeah, I mean, don't we all?
Let's see.
Hey, Jill? Yeah, aren't you a bit on edge?
Maybe. What did you want?
Didn't you borrow the screwdriver the other day?
I did. Why?
I forgot to take the coins from the arcade. It's in the corner last week. So I need to take it off.
Let's see.
Here. It's not like they see much action these days anyways. Jump change is still money. Pocket change has saved my ass many times.
What? Did you throw it in someone's face while escaping?
That only happened once, and the old lady started it.
Right. Does an arcade still use coins nowadays? Fiscal money when we get down to it.
For the reason arcades still exist. Nostalgia.
Maybe. Hey, miss?
Yeah?
Do you recognize me? Recognize you? I want to say I do, but... Sorry. Really? Can't remember your own sister's face?
Sister? Sorry, but I don't have any Sister?
Not even a sister-in-law?
No way! Gabby? Is that really you? God, I'm so sorry, but you've just grown so much since I last saw you. How long has it been?
3 years.
Right. So you know her? Yeah, she's actually my ex's sister. So how have you been doing?
I actually had to transfer schools, and I managed to skip grade thanks to the admission tests. I'll be out of middle school next year.
You've always been a smart one, so it's no surprise. Have you thought about what you wanted to study in college? You always said that you wanted to be a scientist.
I don't know yet. I guess I still have a couple years to think about that.
Well, don't feel pressured about that. Maybe you'll need a sabbatical year? So, how's Lenore? Wait, who's Lenore? Her sister, she's... she was my girlfriend. So you actually had a relationship with something that's not a cat? Color me surprised. Hey, don't talk shit about my baby! So, how's Lenore doing?
She's dead.
Sorry, I don't think I heard that right.
My sister's dead, Jill. She died last Saturday. I came all the way to tell you the news. Come on, Gabby, stop fooling around.
No, you stop fooling around. I mean, wow. My sister was left to suffer her disease alone while you were all merry here, mixing drinks and chatting. Wait, Lenore was sick? Of what? Since when?
Localized nanomachine rejection. It gave her a heart attack. She started complaining about chest pains not long after you left. Was all the talk about getting your freedom worth it, Jill?
Was her right to be married worth the life of my sister? Why are you lashing out at me like that? Did I infect her with the disease that killed her? No, but it's too much of a coincidence that she started getting worse and worse right after you left. She got visibly sick after your fight. It'd be no surprise if that fight played a key role in killing her. But that's just speculation. You can't expect... And all of that because you wanted freedom? What kind of freedom is so enticing that it makes you hurt a nice 3-year-old relationship? Was this freedom so important you cut all contact with us? Was this freedom so good you left everything behind? Was this freedom worth the life of my... Shut up! I didn't kill your sister, for fuck's sake. It's not like I infected her with that nanomachine rejection. Hell, this is the first time I've even heard she was sick. And do you really know what kind of fear drove me to have that argument with your sister? Do you even understand the fear of feeling your youth slip through your fingers? Do you think it was all easy for me? I was scared. I'm still scared, but I needed to grab a hold of my life. But it has nothing to do with your sister. I loved her. Do you think that fight didn't hurt me too? Idiot. I'll make sure that girl gets to wherever she wants to go safely. Meanwhile, Chief... I know. Come on, Jill. Let's take you home. Home sweet home. Hey, Jill. You want to grab something to eat? I'm not hungry. Want me to come in? Keep you company? I'm fine. I just need to be alone for a bit. Jill. You can tell me what you're feeling. It's okay. It's not okay! It's not... Come here, Jill. Come here. It's just... like, part of me is crumpling right now. My old girlfriend was sick, and I didn't know anything about it. Her sister came to deliver the news, and she held nothing but animosity for me. Not only that, but I lashed out at her, too. History fucking repeats itself. Maybe if I hadn't cowered back then and apologized. Maybe I wasn't such a selfish little shit. Maybe... Thanks, boss. I really needed this. Do you want me to stay with you today? Thanks, but I actually need some time for myself. Some me time to put my thoughts in order. Yeah, I understand. But don't do anything funny, you hear me? If any weird thoughts come to you, or if you feel too anxious, call me. Yeah. Hey, 4! She's in your care, you hear? Meow. Remember to call me. I'll call you later to check on you nonetheless. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Yoink. That sucks. '66 American Kid returns, challenges Giant Yusuke to a title match. Ever since Giant Yusuke won the GSF belt, he's had nothing but negative responses from fans. Challenger after challenger has tried to take the title away from the imposing giant, but nearly all of them were injured in the process. 66 American Kid surprised the GSF world by returning to action almost 4 months earlier than expected, and then challenging Giant Yusuke to a title match on January 4th at the Super Silver Thunderdome. This January, I'll become the champion GSF deserves, 66 American Kid proclaims during a promotion in front of 25,000 fans in the Kokoro Hall. We have nanomachines tracking people 24/7. However, due to the violent protests that have taken place recently, Prime Minister Quincy is now proposing a new law that will allow the government to shut down anyone with nanomachines in their body using a pulse signal. Many people died during the protests, and that could have been avoided if we had more control over the masses? Quincy said during a parliamentary meeting, "We have the technology to simply shut down lawbreakers. It's a non-lethal way to end any kind of conflict, and it's common sense to use it at this point." When asked about the positive and negative consequences, Quincy refused to make further comments out about it. He's trying to say, like, yeah, what if we just had tasers, but installed in the body that we could just kill? I mean, yeah, but, like, shit. Fans of the famous cyber idol, Kinamiki, are in for a huge party, all thanks to the announcement of a second concert in Glitch City's Silver Thunder Superdome.
I'm so excited to extend my visit, declared the cyber idol during an interview. Tickets are now up for sales and expected to disappear in minutes, so be quick and secure the best spots. I'm assuming that I cannot buy the tickets. McKee's releasing EKD V-186 update. That's the gun, isn't it? Invisible guns? I think they'll use it for... Yeah, same. This is the greatest thing to ever grace planet Earth. Whoa. Such a high quality release. But why is the camo blurry? I think it's a regulation for the civilian models? Something's off. I'd be all over this normally, but I can't seem to get excited over this. Your shit taste is showing. No, I think I'm kind of I'm kind of tired of the same thing over and over. That's what happens when you consume way too much military equipment and weapons. Yeah, I think it's that. I better stop buying so many weapons already, or I'll never find pleasure in them again. Any word on the camera stuff or other civilian weaponry? They said they were going to announce more stuff on a later date. I'm not reading that last one. Did I save? I think I saved. I'm gonna make sure. Whew. Starting heavy today, huh? Beer? The beer? No, it was a poster. I got the poster. Was there a beer? It's random, isn't it? You happen to get the beer. I also might have already bought the beer. Oh, okay. Would you mind if I took a little break to eat some food? I'll still be here, like, yapping, but also, wow, that was really heavy, and that triggered some things that I am not comfortable with. Heads up? Oh, right, you're streaming with Senna soon, aren't you? I need to figure out how to raid. Are raids still a thing on Twitch? Oh! Fuck, how much is that? Oh! I could just buy it now. I could just get it right now. I would still have enough. I would have $1 left over for my bills. I would have $8,001. I like making impulse purchases on the internet. That is not worth $1,000. That's like, what, 2-3 feet? Bitch. Anyways, let me get my cheesesteak and heat it up and eat it. I'll be back in like a minute. 2 minutes.
I am back with my food. The item in question today is a second half of a large pepperoni cheesesteak, which I got it with the bread, the provolone cheese, the pepperoni, and the cheesesteak. I'm a simple man with simple needs, and this was pretty good. But also, I heated it up too much, and I can't eat it. Damn, inflation goes hard, I guess, but like, shit. Like, if we toned it down, like, let's just say divide by 10, it would make somewhat more sense for the prices. But even then, this is $100 for a tree. Is it hot? Is it too hot? Yes, it is still too hot. Oh! Cool. May I ask what the next price goal is? Dude, why do people keep banging my line? Dude, all these... Dude, I'm... about to take a bite of my fucking sandwich, and I keep getting phone calls. Like, it's the same few numbers. It's all, like, political calls from Turning Point USA, as if I give a shit. Don't get me wrong. A man should not have been assassinated in front of a bunch of people. Or at all. But I'm not gonna... Ah, cool. Yeah, I could do that. Oh, that's like easy money. Also, I did, in fact, buy the purple one. Because purple is, in fact, the best color, and I will not be taking complaints about it this time. Thanks. I'm just eating my sandwich. I'm getting through this, and then I'm gonna yap more, don't worry. I was just really happy. I'm not doing it based on days. I'm just doing it based on Screen time. For streams, I want to go for about 3 to 4 hours. For these streams, I tend to keep it on the lower end, about 3.5 hours. I could try. After I finish eating my food, of course. Oh. God, that shit slaps. I love a good sandwich with meat in it. I've had, like, a cheesesteak before and didn't vibe with it. But from this specific place that's near my house, amazing. No notes. Anyways, we're going to work.
Good evening.
Are you okay?
Feel like shit.
You sure you should have come then? You're in all the right to stay at home.
I have to come. Threw away everything I had in my life to be here. People I loved were pushed aside just so I could enjoy my freedom of being here. My stupid, stupid freedom. So I'll come here until I die. Even after the bar closes, until my hair falls out.
Oh, that's a... Yeah, sure. I'm up for it. For context, in December, I will be dead. And by dead, I mean in Massachusetts. Which, because of the drivers there, I may as well be dead. And I am visiting Tsuki. And I know that if I decide to work while I'm there, it's just going to be crumble cookie orders. Anyways. You're the one who looks like she's about to fall apart. Your eyes are red and swollen. Yeah, well, your hair is hairy. Yes, it is. Ugh, who's the dipshit that changed the order of the glasses? It was me. I was the one washing the dishes yesterday, remember? Oh yeah, I was too busy staring at my crumbling life and all that. Why don't you go home, Jill? You're in no position to deal with these people right now. Go home. Rest a bit. My ex-girlfriend died, and I wasn't there to see her one last time. All because of a fight I spent all these years regretting and wishing to, but never actually apologizing for. The decision to assert my freedom and grab a hold of my life led me to this. A bartender, strapped for cash, that distanced herself from her loved ones for no other reason than selfishness. So I won't fucking leave. I threw all of that away to be here, so here I will stay. This is what I wanted. This is why I left all that behind. This is why... See? You're starting to sound like a broken record. There's a piece of cheesesteak stuck in between my teeth. How dare. I'm getting my fucking floss. I'm not usually annoyed about this, but if I'm gonna be yapping, my tongue is going to be touching my teeth all the damn time. Anyways, I'll leave her be. I'd rather have her here than be alone in her apartment. How are you feeling, Jill? I feel like a shit-eating piece of shit. I'm the lowest of any possible life form you might find. Nanobes look down on me in disgust, knowing they're far superior. You're spirited, that's good. Where's the mud? Welcome, Sarah. At Sarah. I know what I said. In any case, let Jill process her anger. It's perfectly normal to feel that way. And here, she's surrounded by people that care about her. That's a lot better than leaving her to fend for herself. I mean, as smart as 4 might be, he's still just a cat. And why not have Jill stay, but not serve anyone today? Well, part of I won't leave, didn't you understand? I didn't leave everyone behind to just sit and do nothing. Fine, fine. What do we do if she lashes out at a client? That's why you're here, Gillian Pliskin. Who? Hey, Jill. What? I'll be in my office, but if you need a break or a hug, just tell me. I should probably pick some more somber songs, huh? Not that. Sure. Oh, you already put on music. This is gonna be an interesting day. The Hall of Heroes keeps shining, brimming with the... Do I smell tacos? Wait, it's outside. Never mind. Oh, hell no. We meet again, bartender.
Virgilio, what can I get you?
Today, the luminous pollution on the streets makes it seem almost like a starry sky. And when I think about stars, I think about celebrities. Celebrities are fishy, and my favorite fish is the octopus. So I want something octopus-like. Aren't you gonna do that weird bartending thing?
I'm waiting for you to order like a decent human being.
I'm not following.
Spell out your order like you're a human who is not in need of medical help.
Fine then. I want a sparkle star. S-P-A-R... star. Sparkle star. Listen. Sometimes in customer service, you do have to be an asshole, and I respect it.
See? Was it that hard?
You tried to spell under your pressure. You look angry, spelling bartender. Are you having that time of the month? It's Virgilio!
No, I'm just filled with ridiculous amounts of anger, pain, and self-hate. And on second thought, you're not that far from the truth, I guess.
I get those too, you know. Periods.
You do?
Yes, last month I finally got over my Renaissance and moved to my Enlightenment.
And here I was, thinking you get to say something serious for once.
Are you implying I'm not serious? Glaring holes through me will do nothing. I'm glare-immune. But if you allow me to give you a sincere piece of advice...
Whatever. It's not like it'll help.
You shouldn't get yourself so much. If you keep it up, any chance of finally forgiving yourself will someday be gone. Self-hate will leave you with a hole that will never heal. So please take measures against it instead of sulking so much.
I'll be damned. That actually sounded half sensible.
There I was thinking you were just a pompous lunatic. Hey, pompous lunatics have stories too. Really? What story? I would rather not tell. Figures. Anything else? Have you ever seen how the... a bad touch. Here. Yeah, I guess this is the one. Maybe he's right and I shouldn't be so hard on myself. Yeah, I noticed. Even though I deserve every second of it. If only I apologized earlier, I might not be feeling this way right now. If only I can't even remember what held me from apologizing all these years. Bartender, you're making lots of faces there. Kept me from going out and apologizing to Lenore. Can't even fucking remember what feeling kept me from fixing this whole situation. Can I at least find solace in whatever feeling it was that brought me to this situation? Right, now I'm feeling even worse thanks to not being able to muster whatever feeling held. Is she okay? No, but just leave her be for now.
Hey, Jill.
Oh, thank God, a normal person. Whoa! A mummy!
No, I don't have kids.
Still more normal than this twat. How are you feeling, Sam?
My bones are still broken, but at least the guts are healing nicely. Thank God I'm not someone that scars easily. I mean, wounds don't leave me marks. It'd be a problem if I couldn't get scar tissue.
What happened to you?
Fell off 2.5 stories into some trash and rubble.
You look better, though. Last time you came, you looked like you were about to collapse emotionally.
I guess. You're the one who looks like it now, though. How do I put it? It's like when I called you your full name, but magnified.
Yeah, don't mind me too much. I'm in a bad mood.
Anything I can do?
Please forgive me if I suddenly lash out. You or anyone else.
Do you want something? My tongue's not so sensitive today, so let's have a beer.
And you? Such a change in tone. I'm fine. I don't need anything. Sure. Here.
Hey, let's see if there are any differences from the canned ones.
And?
This one tastes less watered down. So, did something happen to you?
I'm fine. Nothing's happened to me.
People who are fine don't act like that. Oh, I get it. You're in those days. It's that time of the month. I get a bit sulky.
No, I'm not on my period.
No?
I'm dealing with the loss of someone, okay?
Oh. Sorry.
Don't worry. Maybe I shouldn't have come today after all.
No, maybe...
Are you alright?
I'm trying to find something to say. Making a joke would be tasteless, and I can't say everything will be alright without it sounding cheap. I'm lost as to what to do here. Sorry.
Wanna hear something weird? I was exactly like that when Stella came in here on Monday talking about you. Well, ladies, I'm leaving. Virgilio?
Yeah.
You're just sitting with a Valkyrie. Really? Splendid! This'll make a good entry in my poems vlog. I feel bad about the way I treated him today. If not for the fact that he was being cryptic with his orders for no good reason.
Like Stella when she first came?
Yes. No! I mean...
You could have given him a free beer or something and apologized.
Yeah, I just keep messing things up with people.
You know, you seem familiar.
Familiar?
Yeah, I can't put my finger on it though. I just feel like I've seen him somewhere. Oh well, it might just be that he looks like someone from an ad or something.
So, what brings you here?
I wanted to come with Stella, so I'm waiting for her.
Why here?
To be with you, of course.
That reminds me, how did Stella react when you arrived?
She slapped me real hard. It hurt. She said that's for making me worried and not listening to me. And then she became happy. Huh. Can I ask, who's the loss you were dealing with?
You shouldn't be bothered with it. Just pretend I'm in a bad mood and call it a day.
Oh, okay.
You really want to know, huh?
I can't help it. I don't like seeing people sad. I just need to know context, not details.
Someone to whom I said some mean thing to passed away before I could ever see her again. Does that work?
Yeah. Sorry. Knowing I can't do anything helps me calm down, but... I mean, it's not that I wouldn't help, I just...
Calm down. I get it.
I can't contain myself when I see people in need. But I've learned there are times when you just can't do anything. And that's kind of fine. Thank God I learned that, otherwise I would have gone insane ages ago.
You're a good person, say.
No, I'm just an annoying girl. Still, if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. I have broken bones, but that doesn't mean I can't offer emotional support.
You could always order another drink.
Oh yeah, that. Let's do that. Give me something cold, please.
Alright. Yeah, man? Okay. The piano woman! Oh no! Here. It's pretty cold outside, though.
Yeah, but I don't like it hot or warm drinks. They make me feel nauseous. You know what cheers me up?
What?
Singing. Hearing people sing helps too.
Do you sing? I mean, did you take singing lessons or something?
No. People have told me my voice is pretty nasty, actually. But they've also told me I'm good with the harmonica.
So you play the harmonica?
I needed something to do. Some breathing exercises with. And a harmonica is a lot smaller than a tuba. I guess if you practice enough, you become decent.
That's something I didn't expect.
I hear that a lot. I know I don't look like the musical type.
I used to play the violin around until I was 16 or so.
Really? Can you still play?
The violin's at my mom's house, so I don't have it with me. But I guess I could. It's one of those things you don't forget easily.
Why did you stop?
I don't know. One day I just felt like stopping. No deep reason behind it.
Just like me and cooking.
That... and almost burning my place up. When's Stella coming?
Oh, mention it. She's a bit late. Let me call her.
You do that. I'm going to take my break. Feel good if you need anything else.
Sure.
Well, and say make me a bit jealous. Back. Looks like you've calmed down. I still feel like kicking myself, make no mistake. But I guess I cooled down a bit. They helped a lot with that one, though. Can't just stay mad when I see her. Speaking of which, where is she? I believe she went outside to look for that Stella girl or something. The way you are right now, it feels like I should be protecting you. Hey, the only thing hindering me is the broken arm. I've gone into burning buildings with a 2-centimeter deep cut. Yeah, I remember that one. 1 millimeter more, and you would have lost your motor function in your arm. Welcome. Ah, hello, Jill. What's this about protecting who? Yeah, I'm sort of like Stella's unofficial bodyguard, but I'm not really fit for such duties right now. My father insists I go everywhere with protection, so most of the time I only ask Say if she feels like going out. She's trained to deal with the kind of things that bodyguards deal with anyway. And she's more fun to hang around with, too. So, I'm assuming that gorilla outside is a bodyguard? And that's Buster. Legal guy. He played football professionally until he lost his leg in a demolition derby. We've offered him an implant surgery for all his years of service, but he rejects it every time. Well, he got used to the replacement he's using, so maybe it's for the best. It's a thick oak branch on a metal bowl tied to his stump. And yeah, he could still run faster than me with it. True. Do you want something? I'm fine right now. A brandini. A big one. I'm in a good mood. Oops. Here. After all these years, I still don't get why the finest and most expensive things come in small packages. Ever tried to go to a restaurant only for them to serve you a really small portion of some fine food? Sometimes you just want to stuff yourself with really cheap food. Say, let's go for some hamburgers later. I'm not taking no for an answer. I know what you mean if you say some, you know. You might as well call the place and tell them to prepare everything in advance. Can I ask you to something? Sure. I guess. How did you two meet? Stella showed up in the park I used to play at when I was a kid. We played a couple of times. She started showing up more and more, and that was it. My father told me that, when I was 5, I kept insisting on going to a real kids' park. We drove for some time, and the park I liked was the one Say happened to be at. Have you ever seen a girl in a dress go to a muddy park? She learned her lesson and started showing up with more fitting clothes. But man, that's a scene I can't forget. So you two have known each other for most of your lives? Known her longer than I've known my own father. Why the question? No reason. You two just look so comfortable with each other. Any other person could have sworn you were an item. An item? What kind of item? A couple. Oh, yeah, I get it now. It's funny because we actually earned a mock prize of sorts for best couple at Stella's high school. 3 years in a row. So you two didn't go to the same high school? No. Oh. Oh, don't you have any childhood friends, Jill? Childhood friends? Can't think of any. My grandpa, I guess. What kind of man was he? Gruff. The kind to eat raw Bronson roots every morning. Around me, he was different. I have memories of him barking orders to my dad, only to turn around and play with me gently. It's interesting, though. He was my mom's dad, but after my mom and dad separated, he stayed with my dad. But yeah, he's the one that comes to mind when I think about childhood friends. Oh. Hey Jill, what's this bloom light? A spicy drink. Tastes nice the first time, but it gets samey after a while. It's also brown for some reason. Give me one of those, please. I'll have one too.
on it.
Blue light.
Here. I don't know. I kinda like it.
Yeah, but after the third one, it starts tasting like sand. Spicy sand, but sand nonetheless.
Who's... dimming the light?
I guess she had too much before I came. Well, that and she must still be tired. From the whole bank thing? She told me about everything that happened in there. To be honest, I don't think I would have made it in her place. I guess I should be thankful for the nanomachine treatment she went through as a White Knight. Treatment? Oh, trauma suppressors. Basically, it helps with the healing process of PTSD. It's mandatory for every White Knight, regardless of division. Oh. Still, healing can only do so much. For 3 days, that bank was hell, and poor Say is still paying for it. The disbanding of the White Knights and subsequent persecution of those who were identified as former members. It's unfair, you know, among all the people using the White Knights to further their own goals. Say was one of the few that actually believed in what they were supposed to do. It paid off, though. The doctor who treated her wounds was the same one she'd always assisted with accidents and emergencies. He treated her at no cost whatsoever. Oh, good karma and all that. She's earned the god's favor, I think. But you know, all that made me realize I might be a bad person. When I saw Say, wounded, asking for help, a part of me was happy. After all this time needing her, she finally needed me. I felt truly useful to her for the first time. How sad is that? Sometimes the best help one can provide is to stay alive. Who knows, maybe it was the idea of coming back to you that helped her. And I guess you wouldn't be human without thoughts like this once in a while. Maybe. Can I get you anything else? I'm good. I should be leaving, actually. Come, Say, let's get hamburgers and go home. Yeah. We'll be leaving now. Thank you. Please come again. Feeling better? Nah, I just don't rake a rage. But I still feel like a piece of shit. Little steps, I guess. Hello? Ah, Kim. Welcome. I was afraid I'd mix up the directions and of someone's house or something. What can I get you? I'll have a sunshine cloud, please. Sure. Here. Thanks. So, how's work on the webpaper? Oh, I quit. What? I went to the office of that chauvinistic horse blower and told him I quit. Why'd you do that? Well, after I got drunk and overslept, I missed some assignments. My supervisor yelled at me for being late. I got the mandatory bullying. So at some point, I just kind of snapped and said that I didn't have to put up with that. So I quit. Huh, I see. Sorry again about that, by the way. Don't worry. I should be the one apologizing. Lashing out like that the next day and all. Don't you have any second thoughts? Regret anything? I guess you'll always have second thoughts. Even if you do what you want, you'll still think, what if? Even so, I was getting physically sick there. I dreaded the arrival of every morning. I even almost... What I'm saying is, I don't know what I'll do, but it's certainly better than being there. I feel... free. It's a wonderful feeling, you know? I feel like now I can find something I care about. I won't return to the augmented eye, but I could still pursue journalism with another outlet. I haven't felt like this in... well, never!
what about your family? They weren't happy, that's for sure. My dad took it better, but Mom freaked out, to put it mildly. What are you gonna do? And all that. But I'm not here about that. Give me a big drink, please. What kind? I don't know. Bubbly or something.
I assume you have the correct answer to this, Tsuki. Oof. Big Fringe Weaver. This is just pure... This is vodka. Just mix it.
Here. If detergent commercials are to be believed, this will clean out my insides.
It'll also kill things inside you. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of alcohol. She is so small, she will get drunk immediately. Her blood alcohol level is going to be 100%.
I gotta ask them, how'd you end up working there? No deep reason. That's what I did when I got out of high school. Taking a year off was out of the question, so I went for the first thing I thought about. But I couldn't get into the robotics course, so I settled for journalism. To be honest, I got tired of the job midway through it, but I couldn't bring myself to leave. Too much pressure from my family. It's a really common tale, I guess. Did you have troubles like those? Same story as you. I just went through the motions. From high school to college, I never stopped to think about what I was doing. And then at some point I just felt like my life slipped through my fingers. Suddenly all I wanted was freedom, a little pause, stop and take a breather. And my life went to hell for that fucking breather. Give me, something. Something? Sorry, I just have a dry mouth. Anything will do. Alright.
This night will be forgotten. Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, she's gonna wake up again the next day and be like, what was I doing?
Something?
What is something? There's no something in our list, ma'am. Give her rum. Oh. Yeah, sure. Rum. Alcohol.
Here. Thanks. I asked something I shouldn't have.
Don't fret about it.
I'm just in a rough spot right now. What are you gonna do now? Honestly, I don't know. I do feel liberated, however. Like, I can do whatever I want. Study what I really like. Work wherever I want. I know it's not that way, and it won't be easy, but I feel a lot more confident than when I was out of high school. I honestly don't get why they put young people who barely know how society works through that one. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Your mental health should be your priority and all that. Thanks. I really needed the encouragement. I'm back if you need more encouragement.
I wouldn't dare leave someone alone when it comes to this sort of thing.
Thanks. Bye, Jill. Please come again.
You should take some of that advice for yourself.
I know.
Let's call it a day for now. I need some rest.
Yeah.
Honey!
Dorothy. Sorry, we're just closing.
I know. I came for you.
For me? Why are you hugging me? Happy to do that.
All night long.
Come again? Put it simply, Dorothy will go home with you and she won't leave your side.
What do you hope to accomplish with that?
Well, at first it was to calm that rage you had earlier. It was either hugs or a cold bucket, and I don't promise there will be any water in it. You calmed down a bit, but honestly I know better than to leave you alone for another night. At the very least, all the cuddling will give you an epiphany or something.
Some alien reasoning right there. It's not. You need hugs. Many. You need some humanoid contact right now. You had your alone time. Now, we're playing by my rules.
Please take care of me.
Treat yourself. Buy something nice for you and Dorothy. Yeah, gaming. Oh. Quincy. So he decided to not steal all of the city's funds? Good. Oh no. Which city is one of the few places on Earth that's strictly self-sufficient, with an import rate of only 0.8%. However, that might change due to the recent shortages across the city. Prime Minister Quincy revealed this morning that the government plans to have a more relaxed policy for importers. We won't lift the currency control, but we can provide them foreign currency at a low fixed rate. That way, we can secure essential items at affordable prices, Quincy told AE. Some experts say that private companies are no longer working at full capacity, which is unsurprising given that the Quincy government has seized most of them, resulting in the shortage crisis in the first place. Damn, who could have guessed? Nacho? Dog? Don't tell me. Is Kiramiki the biggest pop idol in history? The world at large is still coming to terms with the idea of the Lilim being so quickly integrated into our society. Some say they can't be treated as human because they're immortal, and as such cannot understand what it's like to be alive. But most of the Kiramiki fandom would disagree. Anti-Lilim people are insane. To me, Mickey knows more about life than I do, and I'm older than this damn city, Richard Show, 35, told the Augmented Eye during a fan greeting. I'm with Richard, added Nacho, 6. I may be a dog, but I'm really fascinated with what she writes about things in her blog. She's impressed by everything, and nobody really knows what life's about anyway. Oh. Lilim receiving mysterious messages. Halloween was back in October, but this terrifying tale didn't become popular until now. Reports say that Lilim across the city have been receiving strange transmissions, with messages that are confusing at best and threatening at worst. Contents are not clear, as most of the Lilim can't remember exactly what they had heard, but the most mysterious thing of all was perhaps the fact that Lilim could not record any of these messages while they were broadcasted. It was almost like if something had blocked the Lilim from doing so. While we have nothing but anecdotal proof, even among our own Lilim, the mystery behind these messages is one we should be paying attention to. Weird. Monster Girlfriend Chiirari. Can't stop playing this game. Gorgeous graphics, innovative and addictive battle system, fun dating minigames, cute girls, that fucking music. Is this the goat? Dunno. Do you like the goat girl? I'm gonna marry a goat. It's an alright game. 8 out of 10 at most. Shit game. No, it's a shitty game for idiot waifu bots like you. I wish this waifu equals bad game meme would die. This stupid game pandering to idiots, what's there to discuss? Are we being rated by normies? Normies! Fuck off. Fun things are fun. Not allowed to have fun with video games. Guess I'll go to work. Good evening. Hey. How are you feeling? Lilim are soft and warm. Come again? You heard me. So, on a scale from steaming pile of shit to just sad, where are you? A sad pile of shit. Still hate myself, I'm still sad as hell, but how to put it? The noise stopped. I don't know if I explained myself. Sorta, kinda. Oh, how were things last night? Cozy, I must admit. I can't believe you paid Dorothy for that. Well, if you want to call that payment, I guess. I called Dorothy to tell her what happened to you, and she was really concerned. She stuttered for a second, saying that she had the whole night to go, and she couldn't just leave for free. I asked her how much, and she said, "Enough to pay for this soda I'm having is fine." How'd you get her number?
I have contacts.
Right.
Anyways, Jill, if you need a second break, a drink, or a hug, just let me know. You hear? Thanks.
I make you the same offer, but I'm guessing hugs from me are the last thing you want. If you need a bartender, let me know, though.
Nice to know. Anyways, we have work to do. Time to mix drinks and change lives.
It's nice to hear that again.
Did you say something?
Did I?
Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, see you guys.
Hey, be more respectful. I brought my boss here.
Aren't you a part-timer here or something?
My other boss. Talking to the great Nacho Tumbleweed Jr. Oh no! I mean, I'm...
Boss, I'm taking my break. I know what I said earlier, but you haven't even started yet. Shit. So, what brings you here today?
I wanted to see the place my best soldier is working at.
Soldier? Wait, aren't you the dog I served last Monday?
Oh, it's you, Dana. Soldier, why didn't you tell me you were working for Dana?
No, that's not Dana, that's just Jay. So, I'm guessing you're part of this whole Zero thing?
Part of it. I founded it. Humans have the best intentions, but they just don't get us. So I decided to create a place where dogs can be dogs. Here, we can take in any dog without a place in this world. We created our own heaven on earth.
And do you take corgis only?
Do I look like one of those safer bitches? Of course not. I'd include other animals, but sadly I can only take care of those who are of the same species as I.
That thing is, I'm taking it more seriously. But it's talking corgi with an eye patch. Will you get anything?
I'm fine. What about you, boss? Manly stuff.
You sure?
Did I stutter?
Alright.
Could we speak? Let's see. Good end.
Here.
Yes, this is just what I want. Ugh! This is worse than my own butt!
Hey, you asked for it.
This is a really nice place, you know. You picked a good place to work at, soldier.
Thanks. Does he really get paid?
Your efforts to keep Zero afloat will not go to waste. We'll make her better and better.
We're pretty much on the verge of closing. Boss really afford that?
We have more urgent matters at hand, though. Like the fact that we don't have enough balls for everyone.
Can't they just share the ones we have?
You fool! Every dog has a right to have his own ball. If we can't provide even that, then what's the point of even trying?
Wait, don't tell me she just doesn't give a fuck and is spending all her money like water. I mean, with the bar closing and all that.
But many have enjoyed the boxes more than they do the balls. That's a good point. What do you think is cheaper, a box of balls or a box of boxes?
Are there boxes of boxes?
Of course there are! How do you think they ship boxes?
Tied together?
Tied together? Don't be silly.
Well, she's paying him straight from her pocket. Boss is that kind of woman.
This world is filled with all sorts of recursive madness, you know. Doctors consult doctors, boxes come in boxes, bottles come in bottles. Ooh, is expected from you, boss.
Wait, that theory only works assuming she's actually paying him with money. For all I know, she might be paying him with steaks.
So tomorrow you're gonna check for people selling boxes, you hear?
Sir, yes, sir! Said that to boss, a good steak is more valuable than money.
Wait, what if they come with foil?
Recent Strauss had to be taken to the vet because he ate the foil a piece of cheese came in.
Curses, you're right. We need a contingency plan.
Besides, boss is not one to scam people, let alone a dog.
Wonder if we can strike a deal with the vet those safe-our bastards have. She's always so nice with us.
I know! Her smile is so cute, too.
So it's better that we vet for a vet? Yes, put that on the list.
Nacho. Oh yeah, I forgot you knew the dog. Are you staying for a while?
I was just passing by. I've got some errands to run.
Great. Gil can go with you.
I can?
You will.
I'll still get paid for today, right?
That depends on Nacho's evaluation.
Alright, Greenhorn, let's get going.
Oh, I'm paying him anyways, by the way. Just wanted to mess around with him. No, that's not the problem here. Why make him do that? Gil looked like he needed to take a good break, and he's the kind to just not accept such a thing. But with Nacho, he'd have something to do, and he'd be away from the bar for a bit. When you put it that way. Anyway, I'm going back to my office.
Boss sure is nice. Glad I'm working with her, too.
Yeah. So, you having anything?
Actually, I'm just gonna go sit over there and be on standby. Wait orders.
Okay. Shit, I missed the chance to ask Cal, or if he even gets paid with money. Man, I sure need to get wasted.
I failed to see how getting wasted will make you feel better. Sheba!
For fuck's sake, you piece of scrap, we just got out of a building full of dogs.
But this one has a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses! Ugh, Deal, you're so stupid. I love you. Oh! Hey there, robot. And he talks!
Welcome to Valhalla. Hey, Jill. Give me a beer, will you? Gotcha. Does Zeal want anything?
Okay, roll! Sir, yes, sir!
So cute. He's fine. Just a beer, then. Friday after work isn't just a beer, though. It's the beer. Can't argue with that.
Yeah, I was thinking of making big beer. Big beer, big beer.
Big beer! Here, let's make it special. Yeah. Cheers. Hey, Jill, do you like beer? New kind of beer cans in my apartment is becoming a problem, actually. I had this friend back in high school who made some pretty nice crafts with them. Still in contact with him if you're interested. No, thanks. Last thing I need right now is more crafting space. So, everything's holding up at Dogtown. Well, that Laura girl's still stirring things up, for better or for worse. For worse? She's... like a rabbit. An overtly politically correct rabbit. Rabbit? Never had a pet rabbit? They're a nervous mess that gets startled over the littlest of things. And this girl is on the constant lookout, scared of saying something that might irk someone. It doesn't have to be the person she's speaking with, even. It's no problem in the company, but the other day, we went out together and holy shit. Poor girl can't speak properly. She pauses every sentence to make sure she doesn't say something offensive. She's a nice girl, and it's sweet that she tries so hard not to offend anyone. But seriously, she tries too hard. You don't help either.
You randomly yell, "What did you say?" whenever she's within earshot distance.
Yeah, well... It's just that she looks so cute when she's startled. Like a rabbit.
It raises up the question of whether she's really like that. Or if you're the one making her wary of anything she says.
Well, why don't we test that? Oh. You go out with her.
Why?
To test if it's really me who makes her like that. It's not like you could say no, you know. I mean, it's my honor that's on the line here. I want to prove you're only talking shit about me.
Even if you were right, you have quite a fixation on that girl.
She's fun.
Fun how?
She actually reacts when I tease her. You take it in your stride, but she actually gets startled, squirms, and then gets uncomfortable.
How is that any good?
She's cute and her reactions are cute.
But if you keep it up, she'll either leave or get used to you. You know, like me.
Shit, you're right. I must save my teasing for when the moment is just right then.
No, that's not the problem.
It is for me.
And what are you doing here? What about the dog? He said he had to go out. By the way, he said his name was... Say, this Laura girl. Do you guys get along? I wouldn't know. We get along as coworkers at the very least. What kind of girl is she? Aside from the whole politically correct rabbit thing.
Well, she's the kind that does things so carefully that she does them really, really slowly.
Really, really slowly.
I can't deny that when she actually finishes stuff, she does a great job, but it's unnerving.
She doesn't actually have to be with us in the building, though. She's more like a freelancer.
Why is she there, then?
Because she likes dogs.
And that's why I insist that you two would make a fine couple.
That's a really superficial statement. It's like saying you'd be fine with someone because you're both women. Okay, bad example.
May I say something?
By all means.
That Laura girl is really as bland as you claim her to be. Wouldn't you be better off with a more... more assertive person? A more assertive partner. Yo, piece of scrap. She's totally calling you a pussy.
She's right, though. Sharing interests and being compatible are totally different things.
But then you'd be underestimating the power of love. Whether you want to admit it or not, love changes people for better or for worse. Who knows? Maybe you'll become more assertive after spending time with her.
Or she'll drive me nuts.
I guess that's a possibility, too.
Still, why are you so insistent on me and her getting together?
Because she's like a cute rabbit, so someone might try to eat her out there. It'd be a lot easier to keep her in my sight.
So in short, your motherly instincts arose because of Laura. Why not see if she likes you? You already tried to hit on her, didn't you?
You make me sound like some skirt chaser. She's done it to girls.
How'd you find out?
I asked her directly.
Of course you did.
She seemed, giddy afterwards, though. I heard her muttering something about meeting her first lesbian. It was weird.
Okay. Enough Laura for a night.
That...
Refrain from using any "that's what you said last night" jokes or variations thereof, please. Super.
Let's get a drink, then.
Sounds good. I'll have a bloom light, please.
Give me a fringe weaver. Alright.
Drugs! Drugs! Yes! I'm gonna get her fucking wasted.
Here you go.
I wonder why it's called a bloom light.
Seems it was first developed at some video games event. The creator said something about making the attendees feel like their customers do. Said attendees were, of course, part of some big games company. Seems that company always used too much bloom lighting, so the bartender there literally made them drink all the bloom. So it's not called that because it glows in the dark. Not this one, no. Come to think of it, did you ever change because of relationship, Jill?
Betty, no, don't ask that. No, Betty, don't ask. It's not the right time, no.
In more ways than one, I guess. Would you say for better or for worse? I guess for the better. I'm too thick-headed to develop any new bad habits. Although thanks to my first boyfriend, I did pick up a very annoying habit of correcting people's grammar on the fly. Pretty annoying when I think back to it. So you were one of those kinds of people. As for me, sometimes I think I became more... what's the word?
Cynical, jaded, bitter, tired of the crap this world and everyone in it throws on a daily basis.
Hey!
I'm just quoting you.
Yeah, I think I became all that because of this one girlfriend I had in college. She got me into the whole activism thing in the first place.
How was that bad?
We'd all go and protest. would start all kinds of movements to see things changed. I really got into the whole thing. Whenever I wanted to get more serious, I'd find myself coming up against a wall. The wall is an analogy for the fact that not everyone was willing to go that far. I found out pretty fast that most of them were in the whole thing because of some shitty fad. And not because they actually believed in whatever movement they were championing. So I moved from group to group, only to find people who were in it because of a fad. And when they were not in it because of a passing fad, they were of the dangerous extremist kind. My tolerance for people's shit was greatly diminished after all that. So it wasn't so much the person you had a relationship with, but rather other people.
You seriously never thought about it that way? You need to stop putting the blame for what you do on past relationships.
Whatever. Where's that other guy, by the way?
He had to escort one of the dogs outside.
Figures.
Oh, yeah. The one that was here asked if you were the nice vet lady that works at the Safer Toy Company. I suppose he's interested in talking to you or something.
Why didn't he do it then?
I don't know. You've been doing a few jobs on the side, haven't you?
The pay from the dogs isn't enough to keep up with the mountain debts. I don't know how you do it.
Hard to believe dogs pay you at all. But this is coming from someone working in a place that pays a dog for doing fuck all. Or at least I think we're paying him. I'm not completely certain we do. Will you get anything else? Well, we're fine, but we have to get up early tomorrow. And by we, I really mean her. She got invited to a picnic, and I won't stand to hear another "had to go to a picnic with a hangover" story.
Fine. Let's go then. See you, Jill.
Bye.
Please come again.
Man, you're such a party pooper. You'll be the party pooper tomorrow if you keep drinking.
Boss, I'll take my break. Call me if someone comes.
Alright. Is that toxic Yuri I keep hearing about? I'm sure Alma's about to come in like, "Hey, I just met the best guy."
No dogs in sight. Okay then, back to work. Welcome to Val.
I opened my mouth.
Oh, hey there, Alma.
Oh no, it's worse.
She seems down. Maybe there's something I can give her to cheer her up?
Is it the mystery drink again? Oh, okay.
Alright, have a good day. Hey. And this? Tell me,
Drink, so you at least change your expression.
why don't you say you're worried about me? You got the message anyway, didn't you? So, how was it? Oh, Brantini. So you do pay attention to what I ask for. You have quite the fixation with Brantinis. To be honest, they suit you. Man, want to hear a silly story? Always. When I turned 21, my dad and I went to a bar to celebrate. Just him and I. He told me to dress well enough that he looked like my sugar daddy. It was a fun night. We pretended at times we were dating. Managed to blow off some steam about my mom. But the highlight was him ordering a Brantini for me. I've had plenty of drinks and gotten wasted many times since I was 15, but that drink was different. It wasn't about getting drunk. The drink itself was his pleasure. He, too, said they suited me somehow. Well, ever since that day, he's called me Brantini Girl from time to time. Your dad sounds like a cool guy. You should meet him sometime. So, why are you deflating? Deflating? When I got sad and started sighing repeatedly, my grandpa would warn me that I would start deflating like an old tire if I kept it up. So, what is it? Was it the news about people dressing in bunny suits after the whole Alice Rabbit boom? Nah, that is old news. I mean, it is a problem, but such a thing would only annoy me. Say, Jill, how's your mood right now? I want to ruin it by blowing off all my stored steam. So, Alma, I've been feeling like utter shit the last couple of days. You can't make me feel worse. So, go on ahead. Unwind all your worries on me. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, so, remember my sister Diana? The one that separated from her husband and forgot her kids while fucking her way around or something? Perfect summary. I'll use it next time. I didn't tell you the whole story then. More specifically, that she threw her husband out after months of abuse. However, that woman is incapable of getting a job and maintaining herself. And I mean that. She never even thinks about selling some stuff or trying to earn her bread. She just expects a guy to do all of that for her. I have no idea why she turned out like that. Both my mom and dad were hard workers. They even started a small shop to have something to do after retirement. So, what does this fully capable woman do a couple of weeks later? Why, bring her abusive husband back, of course. What? Yeah, and the guy spent a couple of days with her before leaving her again. He had a nice couple of hot, steamy nights and then left. Well... Huh. You reacted like my little brother and sister after hearing that. But the story doesn't end there. Oh no. So she's broke and can't even get enough for a bus. Even though she'd probably be glad to sell her ass just to get money. It was up to me to pick her up. For the last couple of days, she left her kids with my parents. And being such sweet angels, they've made a mess out of the whole place. Bernardo and Ava are actually staying with me a couple of days to give them some peace. It doesn't help that I never got along with Diana. So we're in the car, and she asks how her kids are. And of course, after all the built-up tension, I just exploded. First, I started ranting about how her kids are growing up, seeing some messed up stuff. I start scolding her about not taking responsibility, about not taking proper care of her children. I tell her that she is in no place to have all those escapades. And after all that, she just says, "What the hell do you know? You don't have any kids." Yeah, you slutty skank. I don't have kids, but I'm not broke just because I refuse to take a job. I don't have kids, but I'm not leaving them in the first barely familiar house I find. I don't have kids, but I'm not letting the guy that hit me on a regular basis back into my bed. I don't have kids, but I pretty much raised Ava and Bernardo, and they turned out pretty damn well. I don't have any kids, but I'm not a cheap whore! Damn. I don't know what to say. There's nothing to say. I love my family, and I put them above all else. But Diana is seriously pushing the boundaries of what I can allow. Any way I could help? You just did. Huh?
Oh.
I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not one to let stuff like that get to me. I'm still angry as hell, though, and I couldn't just discuss this with any of my family members. I can't tell my mom, "Your daughter's a slut." I just needed to get all of this off my chest, you know? Well, from what I see, there's still a lot more to get off your chest. It's swollen as fuck. Nah, all you see here is filled with love and dreams. Is everyone in your family as busty as you? The worst offender is my dad, actually. Kidding. I guess the only one that didn't get the big booze with Jean was Ava. He insists on getting surgery or genetic treatment, but I tell her she's fine the way she is. These can actually be more of a hassle than a blessing. Poor Bernardo. His breasts actually started growing when he was 8. I just hope I don't take too much from my mother's side of the family. My father's sisters still look quite young, but
when menopause hit, my mom lost her looks rather quickly. Any good genes you got from your family, Jill? Good enough skin and hair, I guess. There's a thing about a shrimp allergy, but so far I haven't had any problems with that. Oh, I see. Hey, you know what worries me the most about the whole Diana situation? How your nephews are turning out? Hell yeah, I love that for Bernardo. She leaves them with my mom, they'll turn out better than her, somehow. Actually, what worries me is, what if I end up like that too? How so? If I find a good man, and I settle down, what if he turns out shitty? What if I have a sudden burst where I want to live my life and end up like that? What if I have kids and I end up neglecting them because of all that? If you ask me, the fact that you're even worried about it is indication enough that you'll be fine. You think? Pretty sure. You said before that she pretty much married the guy after a couple months, right?
Yeah.
No offense, but those are the kind of people who wouldn't even think about all that. Besides, if any guy ended up marrying you, it's probably because he passed your irrational standards. Hey! Am I lying? No, but there are things best kept as unspoken truths. Wonder if I'll ever find a good guy. You will. You'll know when the time comes. I sure hope so. For now, the time has come to get another drink. What can I get you? Give me something with ice, but alcoholic, please. Alright. Is it like a mystery drink, or is there something specific she actually wants? Here you go. Thanks, I needed to cool down a bit. That's why I'm here. So, you said you felt shitty the last couple of days? Why? Don't think too much about it. Oh, come on. You heard my problems. I want to help you, too. Don't worry too much. Right, I almost forgot to tell you something. What is it? My boss is throwing a mega Christmas party this Sunday. You want to come? Sure. Something tells me this mega Christmas is going to be a mess at my parents' home, so I'd rather avoid it. Are you guys getting chicken? I can get one. To be honest, I wouldn't know. You can bring it if you want. It won't go to waste. Gotcha. Say, Jill, what's your favorite part of the chicken? Favorite part? I guess I like legs the most. Really? I like breast better. Breast is a bit too simple, don't you think? Legs have a better texture. Maybe, but simple is usually better. Breast is easier to enjoy than legs. And a lot less messy. You silly girls. Boss? You're there talking about breasts and legs when everyone knows the best parts are the wings. Boss, what's that? Spicy chicken wings. Where did you get spicy chicken wings? From a spicy chicken. You know, spicy chicken, the shop 2 blocks from here. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Why are you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Why aren't you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Well, because... Thought as much. Yo, Armitage.
Alma?
I know what it said. Will the chicken you're talking about be cooked already?
You might need to heat it up.
But it'd be cooked otherwise. Great! I expect you here Sunday at 8 p.m.
Thanks.
Anyway, I'll be back to my office. She left the bucket. Want some?
Don't mind if I do. Oh, wild spice. Nice. Weird. Maybe she got a mixed up order and that's why she left from here. You usually order stronger stuff? I found buckets that make my throat itch just from being near them. Oh. Say, Jill, what kind of guys do you like? That's a sudden question. I'm not too picky with guys, to be honest. I want them to be decent enough. Not jealous, not aggressive, responsible enough to keep job. Well, that's no good. Do you like them buff? What about tall? No tattoos or piercings, I guess? Never liked either. What about you? I like them well dressed. If they go in iron shirts and well-coordinated clothes, they're sure to catch my eye. Some muscle is always fine too, but sharply dressed males catch my attention faster. And yet you're still single. That's how I like my men. My potential husband, on the other hand, is another matter completely. I see. So, can you give me a drink here? Spicy wings turned out to be spicy. What do I get you? Anything, as long as it helps me with the spiciness of my mouth. Okay. Goodness, I might end after this day because I will admit, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I think I got 5 hours. I want to do a little nap before work. Can you blame me? Can you try one more? One more what? One more day? Sure. I can try, but also it's just a matter of exhaustion. Can you give me a second to... Anyways, hey woman! Here.
Whew, it helped. Thanks.
Alright, so, next question. What kind of girl do you like? You first.
Sorry.
I don't swing that way. Sure, I have no qualms about saying a girl is cute or cool, but... Nope, I prefer men in my bed. Now you. Just calm down. I guess I like girls with light-colored hair. Light-colored hair? Yeah, you know, like redheads and such. What about white? Like your boss? You were just setting me up for that comment, weren't you? Sorry, it's just that when she got here with the bucket of wings, your eyes pretty much started sparkling. Your whole behavior transformed. You became giddy and cheerful all of a sudden. Hey, I can't blame you. She was pretty nice. I just felt like teasing you. So, light-colored hair. What about blondes? Do you like me? Yeah, I guess. Let's say I'm into girls too, and I start hitting on you. Would you go along with it? Nice body, pretty face, and a good apartment? I would never let you go. Okay then, enough tangents. Why don't you tell me why you're feeling shitty these last days? What? Oh. I told you not to think too much about it. And I told you I want to know. Come on, Jill. You've heard my problems so many times. Now I want to help you. Come on, come here. I told you to sit here. Come on. What? What are you...
Alright then. Now, I'm the bartender and you're the client. Hardly. The bartending station only works with me. I see. Okay then. An Alice rabbit, huh? That works for you, for me, and that dog in Hawaiian shirt. Why with him too? He's a dog in a fucking Hawaiian shirt. Right, and how did you even manage to... Oh yeah, hacker. Right. Now we changed roles. You've been feeling shitty. Mind telling me why? It's a long story. I don't even know where to start. Start from the beginning. No, like, one of the text in Japanese was literally Alice. She's definitely Alice Rabbit. I can read katakana. Yippee. Okay then. It's something that goes back to my college years. Whoa, that's taking it way back. Back in compulsory education, I never made too much of an effort, but I managed to get high grades. Even in PE, I managed to do well enough to always get perfect grades. And then, of course, when I got to college, shit started getting hard. I had this perfectionist streak that wouldn't let me fail anything. Burning my eyelashes, studying, I eventually managed to keep up good grades. After about half the career, I met a student teacher. Her name was Lenore. She helped me a lot with my studies. She even got me into stuff that gave more credits. I really liked her. After some time, I found out that she liked me too. We started going out, met all of her family even, and... You want a drink? What? A drink! Around this time, there's usually a pause that makes you offer a drink to the client. There was no such pause. Please, I want to test this whole bartending interface. A sugar rush then, you can't mess that up. Right. Does this thing work again? I'm getting myself drunk. Here. Thanks. How was it? Well, like I said, you can't mess up a sugar rush. I have this gut feeling that with your body, you'd make a better bartender than me. You're selling yourself too short. You're cute, you know. People don't go to bars for cuteness, though. You've obviously never been to a cat bar, then. Besides, my boobs can be a hassle when trying to move around this kind of stuff. So, keep telling the story. Well, as the career went on and on, it got harder and harder. The last year and a half of it became nothing but study session after study session, investigations, my thesis. When the graduation ceremony came, I had to make a speech, and suddenly, while reading said speech, I almost had a panic attack. Fear of public speaking? I realized I lost about 1.5 years of my life. I can't remember if I did anything fun at all, but all I could remember was studying and investigating new topics. I didn't even enjoy doing all that, so I was just standing there, and the satisfaction of graduating was minimal. I realized I had only gone through the motions, day after day, from high school to graduating. I felt like whole years of my life had slipped through my fingers. I never stopped to think if I enjoyed what I was doing. In fact, I never stopped. But at that point, I stopped, and I realized I needed a breather or something. Did I even like that career? It was terrifying as hell. I needed all my strength to not start running like a panicked mess. So, a couple of months later, I get an offer to start working at this big research facility. Lenore was ecstatic. She was so proud of me back then. But I was just scared. That would be my job. I'd spend my life expanding on what I did during that 1.5 years. What if I had a sudden realization, like the one I had at graduation, but when I turned 40?
didn't know what to do, but I sure as hell wasn't taking that offer. I told Lenore and she freaked out. She confessed that she was jealous because she never got such a chance. Things devolved pretty quickly. She said one too many things. I said one too many things. In the end, I just stormed out of her house and I broke a vase in the process. After that, I never spoke to her again. Damn. I'm sorry, I suddenly feel bad for pushing you to tell me all that. Why are you feeling shitty about that after all this time, though? Unless you've been feeling shitty for years. I have, but it's not just because of that. Huh? The other day, Lenore's sister, Gabrielle, came to this bar. Apparently Lenore died last week. Localized nanomachine rejection. A heart attack. Apparently she had it for a long time, but never told anyone. And coincidentally, it got worse after I left. And I just can't stop thinking about it. Wondering if me being there would have made a difference. And if it's true she had that for a long time, why didn't she tell me she was sick when we were together? I don't know. I just feel like all kinds of failure. Jill. And to make it worse, I also lashed out at Gabby. Yes, she was blaming me for her sister's death and all, but she's just a kid, for fuck's sake. She lost a sister who pretty much raised her on her own. And to top it all off, I suddenly can't remember what stopped me from apologizing. Pride? Fear? Stupid effort to leave the most awesome person I loved as a thing of the past? Who cares? I lost my chance to apologize to her, forever. Truly forever. I'm such a piece of shit. Selfish piece of shit. I honestly don't know what to say. I didn't expect the story to be this... Yo, boob tender. Yes? Can you give me a big beer here? Coming right up? What makes a beer big in this thing? A big beer for Jill? Thanks. I need to remember to take care of the cans in my apartment. Do you drink lots of beer? One of the perks of the BTC-issued liver implant is that I can drink lots of beer without getting too wasted. Ooh. Hey Jill, what kind of girl was Lenore? Well, she was calm and smart. Back in college, I was too thick-headed and got riled up easily. Stressed was my default state. So, just like you're behaving right now. Shut up, I was worse. Can't picture that. Don't. It's embarrassing. Anyway, she was always there, finding a way to cool me down. She was also able to hold conversations about pretty much any topic. One time, I saw her go from talking about video games to talking about sports. All of that variety while still being a hardcore scientist. She would always push me into social interactions. If she saw me by myself, she would drag me with her. Watching people is fine, but talking to them is better, she would say. Lenore would always present me to her many acquaintances as the girl I don't mind cuddling with for hours. Man, I'm gonna miss her. After a point, I didn't even think about getting back into a relationship with her, but she was such an awesome person. I just wanted to apologize. Now, you know, in a cruel twist of irony, she's the one that made me pick up bartending. Back when I was thinking what the hell to do with my life, I remembered a night we spent in the club. She started talking about how the drinks were synthesized, the chemistry involved, reactions and all that. Everything sounded so fascinating. I remember saying that her talk made me want to start mixing drinks. She said, if everything else fails, why not take up bartending? Huh. Interesting. You okay? For some value... Okay, yeah. It's just... I wanted to thank you, Alma. Thank me? I guess I just needed someone to tell all this to. And you were the one. You volunteered yourself. You insisted on listening to me. You stood there listening to the whole thing from beginning to end. I know I might not be the most expressive person, that I'm not one to spout love and fluffiness, but I really like you. Maybe I'm just a bartender and you're just a client. But I really appreciate your friendship, or at the very least your patronage. I really enjoy working for you. Jill, are you dying? Shut up! I'm trying to have a heart-to-heart here. Sorry. It's just... It's weird for you to get so... sappy. Well, I just realized that the saddest thing is how I'll never be able to help make amends. And it hurts like fucking hell, you know. I never, and I mean never, want to feel that way ever again. I don't want someone to suddenly exit my life, and have my last memory of them involve something nasty. I don't want the lingering grief of having burned a bridge on a whim. I want to avoid that at any cost. If it means breaking character every once in a while, so be it. I'll let everyone know how I really feel about them. And if I ever fight with them, I'll swallow my pride, muster all the courage I can, and be the one to apologize. I hate feeling like this. Hate it. Hate it! That's a nice resolution. Maybe I'll be a copycat and do the same. Alright, enough sappiness. Get back here. I'm on duty, you know. Fine. It's almost closing time anyway. It was fun while it lasted, though. Hey. Yeah. I mean it, you know? Thanks for everything today. Silly Jill. You listen to my problems and I listen to yours. That's what friends are for, right? Right. I'll be leaving now. Oh, before I forget. Did you ever talk about all this with your parents? They know the basics, but I haven't told them about Lenore's death yet. Why don't you do that sometime? I don't know. I don't really want to bother them with my problems. Don't be silly, they're your parents. They live to share your problems. You should try having a talk like this with them sometime. They'll appreciate it. Anyway, I'm out. See you on Sunday. Take care. That all, my girl, sure is nice. Boss, did you hear all that? Not all of it, but a good chunk at the very least. Your expression changed a lot already. It did? You look happier. That's always good. Anyway, let's call it a day. I expect an even brighter Jill tomorrow. Right. Oh yeah, boss. Buy those chicken wings. Fuck, idiots said spicy chicken. Sorry, Dana, we won't have enough spices for your order until tomorrow, they said. That's how they treat their regulars. Call the manager. It is going far, Lena. Also, hello to the stream. Boss? Irish titty hacker. Dude, women are so powerful. Alright, let's do some reading. Oh, shit. The classic magical girl show Model Warrior Jillian is coming back to public television this February after almost 2 decades of absence. Even the show has been on every on-demand service for a while now, and most Glitch City citizens need to think twice before subscribing to any non-essential service, especially when the lower classes who have a limited number of internet purchases per year. The show's return is certainly welcome. Today's parents will finally be able to share a piece of their childhood with their kids without risking dinner or breakfast. Ooh. The Health Observatory just released their annual report on nanomachine rejection cases. The total number of reported cases has risen to 80, an increase from the 65 cases reported last year. Nanomachine pollution was particularly strong this year due to the recent protests, wrote the observatory.
Protests caused the police force to release new varieties of nanomachines. Their function is still unclear, but according to our sources, they're intended for crowd control purposes. It's unlikely we'll find a cure in the near future, and we can only hope cases like these will become rare in the following years. Looks like we were able to record and transcribe one of the messages sent from one of the compromised signals. Joe Red, the anchor from our popular TV newscast, served as our very own test subject for the investigation. Who are you? Are you really alive? You're special to me. You're everything to me. It's time to become one. Developing. Where? Oh, thank you, Elena. I commissioned it from an artist known as Korsk, spelled C-O-R-R-S-K. You can find them on Blue Sky, you can find them on Twitter. It has a full range of motions. The whole thing cost about $250. Is anyone into wrestling here? I became a huge fan of GSF very recently. It's a really solid product. IMO, much better than the E. I like the match quality, but I wish they gave importance to the mid-card. They're still forcing 66 American Kid into the main event. Yep, he's going to face Yusuke at the Dome Show. Ugh, why don't they push the Great DK instead? He's much more talented than 66. Because American Kid actually moves merchant like your indie darling. I want to marry Yusuke! Yep, that's internet. Is that for the Women's Championship? That one should be the main event, not the turd we're getting instead. 66 is pretty good, just watch some of his work in Japan. Everyone told me 66 was better in Japan, but all I see is locks and arm bars. Nothing that impressive. Wrestling is fake. I am not looking for commissions at the moment. I am poor. I will... At the moment, no. My Discord is just for business. If I am looking for commissions, I'll put something out, but other than that, I'm not going to be actively looking. Thank you. I hope you have a good day, and I do hope you get some luck somewhere else. For now, though, I think I am going to stop the stream for now, because I need to... God, I am so tired, and I don't know why. I mean, I know why. It's because I got, like, 4 or 5 hours of sleep. I do apologize, Suki. I do want to get some rest. Also, you won't have to multitask when I take on the part that you want me to take on, because that'll be on Saturday, which is a more free day for you, I think. For now, it is time for your Heavenly Fox to return to the heavens. I will be back tomorrow with more Amori. I have been keeping up with the grinding that I said I was going to. I will be ready to take on Sweetheart tomorrow. Have a good day, everyone.